Hey peeps, I'm here this morning to do some lovely makeup videos with our new Tropic makeup range. My colleague Christina, who's a makeup artist and also an exec manager, is going to be doing my makeover, so we're going to have a lot of fun with it. So we're going to do a day look. Christina's going to start with what, darling?
I'm going to start with some concealer, just underneath your eyes and on any other red patches.
So why would you put concealer on first?
Concealer, with concealer what I do is I would go with something that's slightly darker than your skin tone, so that what it does is it helps cover up any dark areas and redness. And also, just because there's lots of different ways of putting concealer on. Some people will put their beauty booster cream on first, some people do different options first. I prefer to do a concealer first, and then we do an Illuma to brighten up those areas, and then correct any colour that we've changed with our normal foundation to tone into the rest of our
So you're
colour.
going to cover my blemishes with concealer.
So if you can close
Brilliant.
your eyes for me.
I'm very excited to have this done today because I've never had my makeup ever. I'm not really a makeup person. Christina's using my own colour palettes that I've chosen. Perhaps you could just show this colour palette. Have you got that? Because I chose my colour palettes and I got the colours wrong. Christina sorted me out. We had a lovely makeup masterclass, so I'm learning, folks, and that's why Christina's come over to help me get better at my makeup and to help show you all our fab new makeup. But what I have had, and I don't wear makeup a lot, I've had a lot of people say how lovely my makeup looks because I've totally changed my lipsticks. I was always nude and played it safe, but this time with all our lovely new lipsticks, our Kiss Me Quick lipsticks, I've actually, because I'm older now and it was suggested that you want to be brighter, and I've brightened up all my colours, so I've chosen pinks and much brighter colours than I would normally feel safe with, and so many people have commented how nice my makeup looks. Christina, that's the first time ever, you know, I've wear Tropic and they say, oh, you look nice, but people have actually commented on this new makeup range.
It is, it's a very beautiful range, and it's very, the colour combinations, the way it works for everybody, that they're able to pick their own colours, they're able to make their own palettes up. It's great that there's the option of combinations. You're not buying and wasting your money on a whole palette that you'll actually only use 2 colours out of anymore. So it's a really good solution to those that want an easy option for makeup. So the next product I'm going to put on is our Tropic Illuma.
Oh yeah, oh that goes straight on after. I thought that went on after your BB, but
no. It's light reflecting, so I like this to go on over the top of our concealer.
There's no firm and fast way. This is your advice, so other people may want to do different things, mightn't they?
And it's great and it's great to put underneath, and it's also great to use on lines you might have here because it helps.
Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Disguise them.
My jowls that I'd love to get rid of. Can't expect Tropic to do that. Take me back 20 years. It's taken me back 10 years since I've been using Tropic from my eyes.
I love the new Eye Dream.
Yeah, fabulous.
Eye Dream is amazing. Also really good as a lip plumper as well.
Yeah, I use it everywhere. I use it on all my lines. This is the Eye Dream balm type thing. It's a mask. Oh, it is amazing, peeps. Really amazing.
There we go. So that's your Illuma one as well.
Lovely.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do eyeshadows next.
And brows, don't you? You often say you'll do brows first.
Yeah, I do brows and I do eyeshadows before I do your foundations, just because it shapes your face a lot more.
I've learned that. Shapes your face if you go for your eyes first, ladies, and your brows.
So Lynn has the pomade for her brows.
Yes, I do. The wax pomade. And it's the first time I've always had powders, but I went for the pomades.
And for me, what I do is I just tend to follow the natural line. There's a lot of people that we do stencils, but for me, I just like to follow the natural line. If you want something bigger, you can obviously use the stencils and you can overline them. But I know Lynn doesn't like a massive brow, so just like to pencil what you've naturally got, don't we?
I never used to use the brows, and some of the girls say you must put brows on, it makes a difference, and it really does make a difference.
It gives your eye some shape.
Yeah. Tell you what I have noticed, I've changed over from black mascara to brown, and it's really brought out my hazel colours of my eyes.
So with mascara you should try and use one that actually is as close to your lash colour. So you haven't got black lashes, so I wouldn't use black on you, which is what I said at the masterclass. Yeah. I had ordered brown, and it's really very nice, softer look. So this is Lynn's other palette, which we put together for her.
Yeah,
just got her eyeshadows in. How
many eyeshadows did you change? Now I chose, I think 3 you said I could keep. 1 I loved the red, and you said no, it's too dark for me.
Yeah.
So we only swapped 1 and put a brown in instead of my cinnamon. Now I had pebble. Oh yes,
oatmeal.
I got a white one, didn't I? I got oatmeal, and we swapped that to cashew.
Okay.
So I have had my colour tones done.
Close your eyes for me, thank you. So with the lighter one, I'm just going to colour the eyelid up to where we want. So if you've got slightly hooded over eyes, what you want to do is make sure you take the colour, because when you close your eyes up, when you open your eyes, it will not show any colour. So you need to make sure you bring it up high enough. So we're just going to lighten the whole eyelid. So I'm going to put some pebble on now. So for your day look, I'm only going to put a couple of colours on. I'm not going to go too over the top with colour, because you want something quick. If anything like me, it needs to be able to go on in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
While the kids are eating their breakfast.
Yeah, I do play, and I am using 3 or 4 colours, but I don't think I'm putting it on wonderfully well. But
you always have to tap. It's mineral foundation. It's mineral powders, so you need to tap so that it reduces the amount of fallout, and also reduces the amount of brush that falls out on your brush, and helps make sure you've got the product packed in. You also need to make sure you've got the product on your brush as well, because they're mineral powders. A lot of people are mistaken for using too little.
Yeah.
And then you don't get the colour.
Fallout means where bits are falling onto your face, and you don't want to have to keep cleaning your face, otherwise you end up with holes, they say, don't they, in your makeup.
Yeah, which is another reason why I wait to do foundation till afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to do with your eyeshadows.
Brilliant.
Okay, so we're going to put your foundation on now. And you like a BB cream, don't you, Nim?
I don't mind powder today, and we can do BB later, or unless it's good to have a base.
I'll put your BB on now.
Yeah.
So our BB
talk about our BB.
Is a factor 35. So it gives you high protection. It also gives you protection from blue light as well.
I think I've got the warm beige set this time. I normally go between warm beige in the winter, and when my face is paler, and smooth foundation in the summer. But with our new makeup, the pigmentation is so good, the pigment, that it's been suggested that we perhaps stay with our main colour. I don't know what you think. I've done a lot of gardening lately, so I've probably got a bit of colour on my face.
Well, the fortunate thing is with the Tropic makeup, it will, because it's natural, it will tone and blend. So I tend to switch between warm beige and smooth caramel as well.
Yeah.
But the fortunate thing is it will blend.
Yeah.
I'm using the
Beauty Drop sponge,
which you like, but I don't, so I'm switching out.
You what? Switching?
I'm switching out. I'm going to my old favourite, which is on our Face Precision brush, and it's the flatter end of the two.
Alright, can you just show the beauty sponge so people can see? I don't like getting my fingers mucky, and I find it hard to put creams on with brushes because I'm not a makeup artist. Oh, that feels nice going on. Yeah. So which brush are you using?
The Face Precision brush, and it's the flatter end of it.
Flatter end. That feels cooler than the sponge actually. But it's just a habit, isn't it? I don't like getting my fingers. I don't like using fingers on makeup. I don't like feeling dirty fingers. So I always use the Beauty Drop sponge. But I know our professional makeup eco brushes, eco artist brushes, are fab. And the new ones are brilliant, aren't they? For putting your makeup on. So I will listen to your advice and I may swap over.
I just prefer it.
I've just never used brushes for wet product.
Yeah, I prefer the application process of it.
Right.
And it's quicker.
Oh, it's quicker, is it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
And you can get in better to blend.
Yeah. It's all down to personal choice, isn't it? But that feels nicer going on. It feels like there's more going on than with the precision. If you use the precision sponge, we've been advised to spray it with a bit of toner first, or dampen it down, but Tropic toner, so that it's not wasting too much of product.
Yeah.
And it's already damp, so that's good. That's good advice, isn't it? Oh, it feels lovely. I could fall asleep doing you doing this.
So that's that on, and then we're going to put your mineral foundation powder on over the top.
So in the winter, I normally use BB and mineral. In the summer, I've often used just BB and then soft focus powder on top, but we've now got Make It Matte as well as soft focus. Soft focus is like a finishing powder, airbrushing look, and it's mineral loose powder. And then in my palette, I've also bought soft focus is coming out on the 30th of July. It's a late new launch. It's been updated, but in our palettes we've got a pressed one which is Make It Matte, and it's identical really to soft focus, but it's pressed solid, and they're lovely.
They are really, really nice.
And your tip is to make sure you put it down.
Yeah, when you're putting the Make It Matte on, yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone's got little hairs in this skin for dermaplaning. Everyone's got little hairs on their face, and it just means that you keep those hairs down. Right,
so we're going to keep this on for all our little videos today, and we'll just change, perhaps darken down a bit of blusher when I want to go for the night look, and we'll see what looks we can fit in this morning.
So what I'm going to do is pop some blush on and a little bit of highlighter. Some blusher on. So the trick with blusher is, if you look where your pupil is, you want to go from the centre of your pupil, and that's where you start and you work your way out. Don't go too close to the nose. Everyone does this where they go really close to the nose, so it makes your face look a lot fatter.
And
just doesn't give it the best shape.
I can't remember the colour that I chose for my blusher, but we can look that up if you like it. And what we've been advised is to have, I've got two palettes. One is for powders and one is for cream, because we don't want to really mix our powders with our creams, because it can get a bit mucky, can't it?
Yeah. So with your blusher, the key with everything is you want to blend.
I was told blend, blend, blend is your friend.
Yeah, so with your highlighter, you just want to do it just at the edge. You don't want to go too far.
I've been going too far down on that.
Yeah, because what will happen is it will make you look like you're sweating.
Oh right, I've been going above my blusher.
Yeah, no, it's literally just where the
on
light
the
catches.
corner. Oh right, that's new tip. Oh, every time I meet with Christina, I learn new things.
So we've got your highlighter on now, so the last thing to do is for lips, and because it's a daytime look, what I'm going to use one of our Tropic lip glazers, and I'm going to pick that because it's quite a nice light product to have during the day, and it's a really nice product. It's really good in conditioning for your lips as well. It's lip plumping, so we're going to use that, and I'm using the colour Pink Champagne.
Yeah.
So the fantastic thing with the Tropic lip glazers, mascara and Illuma is that they can actually collect 5 of the bottles, and they can be returned to Tropic HQ, and you can pick one of those products as a new product to say thank you for recycling, and then they do something fantastic and fandangled with them to recycle them for us. There you go.
Brilliant idea, because that's part of our infinite purpose, isn't it?
It is. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some of our Make It Matte, which is the powder we were talking about.
That. Yeah, the soft focus, but pressed.
And you just make sure you've got plenty on the brush, you give it a tap, and then you just brush down this, and yes, you go over the top of the makeup that's on. It's a translucent powder, and it's just going to help
hide some of my lines
and give a HD finish. It's also really good if you've got particularly oily eyelids. It's very good to pop on the top of your eyelids before you apply your eyeshadows and eyeliners if they're overly oily, and it's nice to bring down into the neck as well.
Yeah.
just helps
I love my finishing
give it a
powder.
finish. There we go.
Let's do some of my lines.
There you go, Lynn.
And there we have it. Thank you very much, Christina.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and I look forward to seeing my night look next.
Perfect.
Okay.